Yes, no need to try and understand it. Everything is turbulent. This is precisely why when
What? Alright, well, Paimon.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always stand to lose it. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability... I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we, over countless battles, had I made all enemies of eternity stand again. For your firm commitment to enforce, you bring honor to the type. Now these, then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Huh. So you're stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Shine down! Inferior! Witness the final calamity! There is no escape! Eternity is in my hands! Illusion shattered! Perish! There's no escape! This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the... And whenever I think of this, I feel something. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it all. This blade, it was at one... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my path. Makoto never saw me. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change, but as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of...
But...
Everything happened so sudden. I should have been the one.
Did you know what was about to happen in
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, but I know...
Don't look down.
It was with this Here, take it, but it is you.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is a concept into...
A place where perhaps that is... And yet, that sense of disorder...
I don't... I know what you mean. Without the sacred sakura...
I know you've tried in the...
No.
The sacred sakura...
Now he's...
I'm joking. And obviously it's fair to say that very little time passed between... Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. At that time, I could sense a... Suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of...
Does that mean... it was...
I thought that the flow of... My first thought was... But... You two have...
How...
My body has fully recovered. And the Shogun's will...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. After all, you saw Makoto.
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, I have to say. She even... It's all... I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to...
Thank you.
Today, at Makoto and...
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come...
Makoto...
Great minds think alike, I wonder... Does that qualify? Actually, no.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will... After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursued. I don't doubt that I'm looking...